Okay, introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir. My name is Pratyush Das. I am from Warangal, Telangana. My father's name is Prashant Kumar Das and my mother's name is Ashalata Das. I am from Delhi Public School, Warangal, and I completed my 10th and 12th there. I got 89% in 10th class and 87% in 12th class. And my aim is to become a Navy officer.
Okay, right. You want to become Navy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are coming from Warangal. No?
Yes, sir.
Warangal is very famous place.
Yes, sir.
Why it is famous?
So Warangal is the second largest city in Telangana after Andhra got divided, and Warangal is 150 kilometers from Hyderabad, and there's a famous temple called Ramappa Temple, which is very close to Warangal, and it recently got a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and there is a 1,000-pillar temple. There are several lakes and a Warangal fort. It used to be the capital of the Kakatiya Empire.
Okay. What is the population of Warangal city?
So it's around 14 lakhs.
How you know it?
Sir, I googled it, and because Warangal was a larger district before, and it got bifurcated into Warangal urban and Warangal rural. And this is a new district. It's a very new district, sir.
Who is your chief minister?
Chief Minister is KCR. His short name is KCR, Kalvakunda Chandrasekhar Rao.
Okay, right. So you did your class 10 and class 12 all from DPS Warangal.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, tell me what your father is doing.
My father is a teacher, sir, private school teacher.
Mother?
Mother is also a teacher in the same school.
Have you come towards north before this?
Yes, sir. I have been in Rajasthan for 2 years.
How come?
So my father, he shifted many places, sir. We were initially in Coimbatore and then Maharashtra. For 1 year, we stayed in Odisha also, in our home state. And then we went to Rajasthan for 2 years.
What job he was?
Same, sir, the teacher's job.
Okay. So in Rajasthan also you have been there. Okay, tell me some important places other than Thousand Pillars Temple. What are the other important places in Warangal?
So there's a fort, Warangal Fort, and a lot of movie shootings happen there. And there's a famous Kakatiya Gate also, which is used as symbol of Telangana government, which initially came from Warangal only, from the Kakatiyas.
When was the Kakatiya Empire?
Sir, I'm not more aware of that, but it's very old, sir.
Very old? Oh, just find out, no problem. Okay, tell me, who taught you English in class 10? Who was your favorite teacher in class 10? What was the name of the principal when you were in class 10? Which was your favorite subject in class 12? Who was your favorite teacher? Again, tell me who was the principal then? How many districts are there in Telangana? And who is the governor of Telangana? Do you like your chief minister? Then who is education minister of India? Who is defense minister of India? Also tell me who is your member of parliament, who is member of legislative assembly, and also tell me why you want to become a naval officer.
In 10th class, my English teacher was Joshua Samuel, sir. He was from Kerala. He's a very good teacher, and because of him, I got inspired from his speaking English. And then at that time, my principal was Mr. Anil Kashyap. He's a very good principal. Then in 10th, my favorite subject was mathematics. And Mr. Rahim, sir, he was a very good teacher, and I was very influenced by him. And that's why maths was a very strong subject for me also. Then the Chief Minister of Telangana is Kalvakunda Chandrasekhar Rao. The governor before was, I forgot the name actually, but I was lucky enough to get a chance to meet with her at an event, opening of Red Cross Junior Society in Warangal, and we took a group photograph together. And our education minister is Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, and our defense minister is Mr. Rajnath Singh.
But one most important question you have missed, why you want to become a naval officer?
Navy, actually the place where I belong to is a coastal district, which is Kendrapada in Odisha. And one of my uncle was also there in Navy. And because I've seen Navy people actively in working in relief works in coastal states and especially coastal districts of South India and even in Odisha, because every year cyclones it gets affected with cyclones, and many Navy personnel help, including NDRF team and all. So I always dreamt of being a Navy officer, as I like their uniform also, and I'm always attracted by the ships, their technology. I want to know about that, and I'm also fascinated about the aircraft carrier, which is very big, and we are lucky that we are one of the few countries which has an aircraft carrier.
Okay, okay. So you are being basically attracted by ships and all and the life of Navy people. Your PIQ form shows that once you have gone to SSB. Where did you go?
Sir, I didn't go for SSB.
No, you have written, no?
It was the first thing, that's why I didn't read that properly.
Okay, you have not gone to any SSB?
It's my first interview.
Okay, okay. You are interested in Navy because you like ships, you like adventurous life, to go deep into seas. This all, quite interesting. How a ship floats on the water. If a small needle sinks in the water, how such a big metallic ship floats over the water? Behind every activity, physical activity in the world, there is a principle of physics behind that. What is the principle of physics behind this? That a big metallic ship floats over water. It should sink.
Yes, sir. I know slightly about that.
Okay, tell me, whatever you know, tell me.
So it's actually the design of the ship, maybe, because which helps it float in water, and it's balanced. It's balanced in such a way that it can carry huge load on itself. And I'm sorry, sir, I'm not much aware of that.
No problem. You have read it in class 11, fluid and pressure.
Yes.
Have you read about fluid buoyancy and Archimedes' principle?
Yes, sir.
Is it not applicable for this?
Yes, it is.
Of course, the ship design also, it plays a bigger role in that.
Yes.
But the basic principle remains the fluid buoyancy and Archimedes' principle, isn't it?
Yes.
So, do you remember Archimedes' principle?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
When an object is placed in water, the amount of water displaced is equal to the weight of the object put in water. And
the amount of water displaced
is equal to the weight of the object displaced.
How much water it will displace? Equal to its volume. Equal to its volume. If this is sinking in water, this will displace water equal to its volume, isn't it?
Yes.
Equal to its volume. It will take its place by displacing water equals to its volume, isn't it?
On mass.
No, not mass. Equal to its volume.
Volume.
If you are, getting inside the water in a swimming pool, you displace water, isn't it?
Yes.
How much water you displace? Equal to your volume.
Yes.
Now, when it is sinking, it displaces water. And we see that there is an apparent reduction in its weight when it sinks.
Yes, sir.
So, how much will be the reduction in its weight?
Is the amount of water displaced
Equal to the weight of the volume of water it has displaced. On this principle, बाकी उसका design and all it is there. Because simply it can't sink like this, it has to sink like this. पानी लेकर अंदर जाएगी तभी sink होगा ना.
Yes, sir.
उसका design is like that, simply it is not going to sink. And if you make it sink straight away, it will displace so much water that that weight will be more than the weight of the ship, and that's why the ship floats over the water.
Yes. Sir.
ठीक है ना? Remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is given in your class 11 book chapter fluid and pressure.
Yes.
And plus that fluid buoyancy is closely associated with the Archimedes principle, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So how much you got in class 10 percentage wise?
Sir, 89.2.
What was your favorite subject?
Mathematics.
How much you got?
Sir, I got the least actually in mathematics, 83 marks out of 100.
Very good marks, sir. 83, very high marks. In 12, how much you got in math?
In 12th, sir, my exam report came recently.
अच्छा अच्छा, वो तो अभी पता नहीं होगा, ठीक है, ओके. That is assessment from class 10, 11 and 12.
Yes.
So actually there was no written exam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, doesn't matter. But math has been your favorite subject.
Yes, sir.
I will ask you very small thing in maths.
Yes, sir.
From 10 to 110, how many zeros are there when you start writing? How many zeros you write?
10.
10 to 110 inclusive. 10 included, 110 included. How many zeros are there?
Sir, in 10 there is 1 0. In
10, 20, 30.
30, 40. In 100 there are 2 zeros, and in 110 there is 1 0.
So there are 12 zeros.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
In 12, yes, sir.
Let us write. Let us go to 110, 100. ठीक है, 10 to 100 we have written. Again start 101, 102. Are there no zeros?
No, sir.
101, 1 0.
Okay, okay. Yes,
There are
sir.
9 more zeros, no?
Yes, sir.
So it is total 21 zeros, isn't it? Okay, no problem, no serious issue. Don't worry about that. Okay. So you told that some physics teacher was your favorite in class 12.
Sir, mathematics.
Mathematics teacher. Why he was favorite?
Sir, he had a unique way of teaching, sir. And when we didn't understand the subject, he explained it in a different way, which was very special. Not other teachers didn't use that method.
Anyway, different teachers have different view of students. What do you think your teachers, what type of view they had about you?
Yes, sir, that my teachers had good opinion about me because I used to speak a lot, and I've participated also in many events.
What events you participated?
Sir, in debate, quiz, and even poem recitation, etc. From my childhood, sir.
You have been taking part in those things. Okay. Was there any teacher from class 10 to class 12 whom you didn't like?
Sir, all teachers are different, but it's nothing like I didn't like them because all were our subject teachers, and subjects were very important, and they had great knowledge about subjects, sir. So I didn't have a.
Okay, were you any time scolded by any teacher or principal for certain thing? Anything?
No, sir, not recently. As far as I remember.
Have you ever bunked your school?
No, sir, never.
You have never bunked. Ever you got involved in some quarrelsome situation in class 10, 11 or 12?
Yes, sir, in 11th with a friend, but that was resolved very soon, sir, because it happens.
But what happened?
It was simply a verbal argument because, sir, it's just simple. Simply we were like making fun of each other, and suddenly he got angry.
For how long it continued? मतलब कितना दिन तक नाराज रहे?
Naraz, sir, actually it went on for 10-15 days, and then again we became friends because we speak a lot, and sometimes it happens, sir, in friendship.
So now you have done class 12.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to appear for JEE Mains?
Yes, sir, I have already written 3 attempts, and my 4th attempt is clashing with this NDSSB. And so if I don't get recommended, I'll write my 4th attempt.
Then you will write for the 4th attempt, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doesn't matter. Are you sure that you will be successful in your 4th attempt at JEE?
Yes, sir.
You are sure?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure about this SSB that you will be selected?
Yes, sir.
But if you don't get selected, then?
Sir, I'll definitely try to be a Navy officer by applying for Navy Tech later when the notification comes out. And I'll give my best there.
During your school period, particularly 11th or 12th, कोई girlfriend बनाया?
Sir, no, sir.
You don't have any girlfriend?
No, I have friends, but it's not like we just used to speak to each other just for notes or some casual talks, just like that.
But if I say, if I ask you, is she your girlfriend or just friend?
Friend, just friend.
But why she is not your girlfriend, close girlfriend?
Sir,
क्यों नहीं बनाया? देखने में you are very fine, handsome boy, पढ़ने लिखने में तेज हो.
Sir, because if I get involved into these things, then it'll be a bad thing for my academic career and what I'm focused on. And maybe later in my life, when I have achieved, I can think of that.
You can think of that. Okay. Okay, right. Okay, let us suppose that you have become, you are a lieutenant in Navy,
Yes,
and there are lady officers also in Navy.
yes, sir.
And one Navy officer is very beautiful, you like her, she also likes you,
Yes,
and finally both of you decided that we will get married.
yes.
So what will you do? Coolly you will get married or you will inform your parents?
Sir, I will definitely inform parents because they have been supporting me from childhood, and they'll definitely not oppose if I like someone, and if the other girl's parents agree, then we'll definitely get married, sir. There's no problem.
Agree. Yes, you came to where you know. Current thing which is in our society. In society, in many areas, in almost all areas, there is problem of caste. Many times parents, say that no, you have to get married into our caste only. Acha, you will tell about the caste of that lady officer also to your parents, isn't it? Because he belongs to that caste, you are from some other caste. So if you suppose she is from some different caste, and you tell your parents that she belongs to this scheduled caste, what do you think? What they will tell?
My parents are very open-minded, and my father is also a social science teacher.
But what open-minded you are telling, all over India, if you take percentage, there are only 2 to 3% parents who may be open-minded. But I am putting you in general category, that 98% time, where people are not open-minded. Suppose your parents tell you that no, you can't marry that girl, she doesn't belong to our caste. Then what will you do? You have only 2 options with you, either leave your parents or leave that girl. What path you are going to take?
That would be very difficult to choose, sir.
No, but I'm telling you to choose a path.
So it will be parents most likely.
It will be parents.
Because
You will leave the parents.
no, I'll stay with parents.
You will leave the girl.
Yes, sir.
Lekin, see, you liked her. She also liked you. And finally you decided that you will get married. यानी something we say कि प्यार हो गया, है कि नहीं? It is love, है ना? तो love में तो we have heard, you also might have read that people have, refused getting their thrones. Even the, Prince of England, he refused the throne, है ना? There are many stories that due to love, अपने प्यार के लिए राज्य सिंहासन छोड़ दिया. ऐसा होता है ना? लेकिन you had love with her, then only you decided ना that you will get married. ऐसा कोई particular simple deal तो था नहीं. Then how the hell you can tell her that you get lost? I'm with my parents.
So it's not like that. I'll first try to convince my parents, and if they don't agree, there might be a reason that she's not the good girl for me. And it's not only about caste thing. They might have known about her from others or something, and only then they'll take right decisions for me. I'm sure that they'll always take right decisions for me in future.
You are a class 1 officer of Indian Navy. Yes. I told you you are lieutenant. Then why you leave the decisions of your life into some other's hand?
So,
that others may be your parents. When you can take decision about Navy at your level, there are various problems that at your level you will be solving. The problem of Navy itself. And will you not be able to solve your problem? Will you be able to take a decision about yourself?
Sir, I will put forward my decision to parents, and if there is something wrong, then parents will advise. But maybe listening to parents is better because they took care of me from childhood. They know what I do, what I don't do, and so I'll stick to their decision.
Who is the Chief of Naval Staff?
Um, Mr. Karamveer Singh.
Not Mr. Karamveer Singh, it is Admiral Karamveer Singh. Military officer's name is to be taken along with his rank only. Okay. So Admiral Karamveer Singh. What is the highest rank in Navy?
Admiral of the Sea.
Admiral of the Fleet.
Fleet, okay. Sorry.
Fleet. Who is Admiral of the Fleet?
Till now, maybe no one got it.
Okay.
Yes.
But that is decorative or honorary?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So highest rank, generally executive rank is Admiral, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now. Okay, you read about all this, all informations are available. Okay. My rank is Wing Commander in Air Force. What is my equivalent rank in Navy?
So I'm not aware of that.
Okay, find out. Okay?
Yes,
Okay. Now let us come to your friend circle. How many close friends you have?
Sir, I have two close friends and a larger circle of friends also, but two are very close to me.
Okay. Tell me there are two qualities each which you like.
Yes. One studies very hard, and he knew his aim from 8th class, and he has cracked GE this time, and he'll definitely get into an NIT, and he's preparing for advance also, and maybe with his determination and everything, he can get into IIT, and a very good IIT also. And the other person, he's a great football player.
What is his name?
Jayesh, sir. He's a very nice football player. I in fact learned many things from him. I started playing with him also, and then as a team together, we worked really hard. We won most of the matches together as a team. And then after 10th, he went to a different place, but I stayed in DPS Warangal.
Okay. So, first one you told that he is very actually focused and determined.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now tell me two qualities each of your father and mother which you like.
Yes, sir. My mother always supports me whichever decision I take. She always motivates me to work harder if I'm sometimes out of track or something. Because she always knows what I do from childhood. She always puts me on track if I'm not focused in something. And my father is a great inspiration. He's an inspirer also. If I say something, he gets a lot of information from every source possible. He asks people, other teachers. He refers YouTube and Google, and he gives a lot of information that I don't have to Google anymore. But I still do my research on things. But my father, he says almost everything, and he always is a great influence.
Can you say he is very caring for you?
Yes, sir. He's caring, and that's why he gives a lot of information. Because if sometimes I'm not aware of things, he says me so that I'm not caught in a wrong situation afterwards.
Okay. You tell me your general routine, not some special. There, at Warangal, I mean.
Yes, sir.
Since the time morning you get up
Yes, sir.
until the time evening you sleep, what generally you do? Not some specific day, your general routine, what you do?
Generally, I wake up early morning. I'm an early waker because usually when we have morning sports, we go for morning sport. But because of this COVID situation, I wake up, I exercise on my own, and I do my rouser, daily routine, brush, bath and all. And then I sit for study because I'm preparing for JEE. I spend at least 10 hours daily. And after breakfast, I study. And I take a long break in lunch. I watch YouTube videos of travel vloggers because I like seeing new places because we can't go there because of this corona, and that's why I watch them and I feel satisfied. And then after that again I study, and in evening I have gap, again I exercise or go out. I have a ball with me, I play alone basketball, uh, and then I come back. Or sometimes in evening I go for walk with my parents, sometimes my mother and sometimes my father, whenever they are free. And in after that I again come and study, and in night after dinner I sometimes study or sometimes watch vlogs or read new news or something. Current affairs.
Do you watch TV?
No sir, we don't have a TV at our home.
You don't have a TV at all?
Yes sir.
अच्छा, तो इसका मतलब कि may not be watching these cartoons and all not at all.
Sir, in my early days we used to do, because we shift a lot of places. We have kept it in our village, sir, because whenever there is shifting, we carry so much that it's a burden for us when we are shifting. So we have all those minimum things, and when we have to watch something, we can watch it in our mobile, sir. Everyone uses mobile.
अच्छा, कार्टून वगैरह कभी नहीं देखा? नहीं
No, sir. When I was very small, yes, sir, definitely. Till 4th class, I have seen.
तो उस वक्त आपको कौन सा कार्टून पसंद था?
Sir, I like Kitaretsu, sir. Kitaretsu and Doraemon.
डोरेमोन। खैर बहुत दिनों की बात हो गई। तुम्हारे जैसे बच्चे दे वाच कार्टून्स। इवन आई लाइक कार्टून्स, है ना? ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। अप टू दिस टाइम हैव यू डन एनीथिंग इन लाइफ? अभी तुम्हारी लाइफ कितनी होगी? 17 ईयर्स और 18 ईयर्स के बिलो ही, 18 के बिलो ही होगा।
So just 18 years, 2 months.
Okay. Have you done anything till now for which you repent? Repent means for which you are sorry. Have you done anything for which you feel sorry that I shouldn't have done it?
At the present moment, it's difficult to think.
Okay. Have you done anything till now for which you feel proud of yourself?
Yes, sir.
What you have done?
Especially in sports, I learned swimming from a very early age, and I got the chance to represent our school in district level competition in various places, sir. Yeah, when I was in Tamil Nadu also, and even in Rajasthan, and I got the best. I got best swimmer in under 14 category, and then when we shifted to Warangal, swimming was difficult to pursue because of more education and all. So I actively participated in football, and as there was no swimming pool nearby, that's why that was the main.
Okay, you play football.
Yes, sir.
Now let us take that it's football, swimming, badminton. Out of these three, which is closer to your heart?
So currently it's football, but before it was swimming.
Man, you like swimming also, but football is closer to your heart. You know, there is lot of difference between these two games. And when you answer, okay, that's fine, okay, right. So, what is the dimension of a football field, a standard football field?
Sir, I'm not aware of it.
Not aware. Okay. It's your game, you should be aware of that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Tell me Fleming's left-hand rule.
So Fleming's left-hand rule, it indicates left-hand rule is for motor. It's actually the thumb represents force, the index finger represents magnetic field, and the middle finger represents current, and it works in this principle. The motor works in this.
Motor principle. Okay. Okay, tell me some names of war equipments of Navy.
War equipments. So there are corvettes, attack ships, and there's aircraft carrier.
What is the name of aircraft carrier?
Sir, INS Vikramaditya.
Okay. How many commands are there in Navy?
3, sir.
Okay. Okay, right. What is this CDS we are hearing? Chief of Defence Staff. What is this?
Yes, sir. CDS, to my opinion, and what I've read, CDS is a chief of defence staff. He's the chief of all forces, and this was a move to to theaterize all commands so that there's interdependency on.
Okay, okay. What is the name of CDS?
So General Bipin Rawat.
General Bipin Rawat. Okay. Okay, chalo. Suppose you are going in a train.
Yes.
You are having 4,000-5,000 rupees with you
Yes,
and going in a simple passenger train. Then there are some gangs who loot the compartments. So a person comes in your compartment with a gun, a single person, and he declares that, okay, hand over your purses to me, otherwise I will fire, and start killing the people. So people are very much, puzzled. So ladies and gents, they start giving their purse to him. So while taking purse, he came to you, also put his gun on your chest and tells you to hand over the purse. What will you do?
So usually when I travel, I keep money at different places, sir. Like if I carry 2-3 bags, I keep some money in purse, some money in bag, and I keep it in different places so that if I lose one thing, I'll have enough money to spend on like food and travel back.
No, that is other thing. That is another thing. I also do that. No problem. But he puts his gun on your chest and tells you to hand over the money. What will you do?
Sir, I'll hand over my thing, and when he goes away, I'll think of something. I'll call police, the railway police force. In the next station, maybe they'll come and they can catch the thief.
लेकिन वो तो when the train slows down before reaching a station, they are very professional people. He will jump out. उनको चोट नहीं लगता, है ना? When the train slows down before reaching Warangal, he will jump out and go, है ना? So anyway, you told that you report to police. Okay, that's fine. That's the right action to be taken. But before that, could you do something personally?
Sir, I'll keep an eye on that person, and I'll try to remember his face, the clothes he wears, so that it's easy for police to recognize that person later, and he should be caught, sir, definitely, if such kind of.
What is this SARC countries we are hearing?
Yes, sir.
What are these SARC countries?
SARC stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Its headquarters is in Kathmandu, Nepal, and it consists of all South Asian countries like Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan. And there's a free trade agreement, like there can be transportation of goods without any trading problems, or like they can be easily transported, and they're free. They're like, it's an organization for cooperation in many fields, even in economic. When there's a country which requires a lot of help, others can help each other and stay together. It's just an international forum.
Throw some light on Indo-China relationship.
Sir, Indo-China relationship is quite unstable after the 1962 war. Before that, Mr. Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Chinese President Jawaharlal Nehru gave lot of importance to China, and he recommended China should be in the United Nations Security Council. But after 1962 war, there have been many ups and downs in the relationship, especially after Modi. When Modi came, there were talks between two countries that there should be. There was an open market actually. Modi wanted investment from Chinese companies, and there how Chinese companies came here. But other things like border clashes, they keep happening because our line of actual control is not properly divided, and there are they claim more land, we also claim more land. So there will be like this fist fights in between. And my opinion is these border problems should be resolved as soon as possible, so that army men fighting for our country, protecting our border, should not face more problems or deaths for such issue.
Okay, okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Nice, very good.